Welcome to Coffee and Tea's Advent Countdown. Our word this week, if you recall, is faith. And we're looking today in Hebrews 12, where it says, "Therefore we also, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God." Now, the faith here is faith in Jesus to complete our story. We start out with our own plan, but God has his plan. And when we put our trust in Jesus to walk us through things, even when it seems like things are going crazy, he will walk through it with us, and we will come out the other side. I'm not going to go too into this today. I just wanted a quick one, just to remind you that people are watching us run with Jesus, staying focused on things and keeping on track. And when we do that, it's because our eyes are on Jesus. And he is the author and the finisher of our faith. It means that he has created the reason for us to have faith in him, in his life, coming and dying for us. And if you continue on in 12 of Hebrews, you'll see here it says, "For consider him who endures such hostility from sinners against himself, lest you become weary and discouraged in your souls. You have not yet resisted to bloodshed, surviving against sin. You have forgotten the exhortation which speaks to you as sons and daughters," as well, by the way, where it says from Proverbs 3:11, it says, "My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor be discouraged when you are rebuked by him. For whom the Lord loves, he chastens, and scourges every son whom he receives." Now, this is not talking about you getting physically beaten or anything like that, but this is talking about us learning how to walk appropriately before God and in the path that he's laid out before us, without making the foolish choices that we all tend to make in our lives. So if you're going to have faith in God, you need to walk in that faith. And continue reading in Hebrews 11 and 12, and you'll learn a lot about people who had to walk in faith, not even knowing Jesus was there yet. And yeah, it's a pretty good read. And I would hope that you would come away with strength in your faith, and that you would grow in your faith, and that you would draw closer to God in your hard times. In Jesus' name.